Happy Love Day, Instagram family. I want to come in to spread some love today. No, I'm not from Brooklyn, but I'm still from New York, the Bronx to be exact, Co-op City. And I want to just share a couple of things with you if you did not know. So, I want to make sure that you're getting the good that is coming out of what I'm doing, because today, like, everybody's chilling. My prince, yes, it's 30 something degrees. My prince wants to go outside, so I let him go outside, and I'm in DC and it's icy outside. So he was super careful putting his Monster Jam trucks down the stairs, and he's just playing, living his best life. And you go ahead, boo. And just chilling. And I feel like sharing some information. So those who are on my Mom Talk list, they got an email with some good information, because there's an opportunity for our youth that has shared in my stories, but I know everyone doesn't catch it, so I shared it with my Mom Talk group. And if you're interested, the link in my profile, which is CG, C as in Crystal, G as in Galladay, on Instagram.com. When you go there and go to the link for Mom Talk and sign up for my email list for that particular group, you will get information on an opportunity. Hello, it's me, Victoria 2019, King Nelly, Phenomenal Human Project, Miss Shanae. It is an opportunity that was shared with me. And actually, I think Miss Shanae may have sent it to me. The opportunity is with Microsoft. So if you're on that list, you got it for your youngster to participate in the opportunity. And thanks, Mrs. Shanae, for sharing that with me. And I shared it with my community because it was too good to not share, right? And as with everything, there are deadlines. So make sure that you get that email. And then when you get that email, take the appropriate steps, because, you don't want your youth, your scholar, yourself, well, probably not on my page if you are the age that is eligible to participate in that, because, like, we need to be on it for our kids. And as I told you, there's opportunities for our youth even before they get to high school trying to go to college. So definitely check your email if you're on my Mom Talk email list. And if you're not and you want to get on it, go to the link in my profile, which is CG on Instagram.com, and then the option that has Mom Talk, sign up for the email list on that page, which my email sign up list options are usually on the bottom of the page. Right? So that's one thing, right? The second thing that I want to share is that those on my scholars email list will be getting stuff, because I'm going to work on scheduling some information, because I'm doing a clubhouse room every Thursday at 6 p.m. for those interested in college preparation, those interested in college success and thriving after college. It's been very engaging rooms, and I'm super excited about that. Hi, Swaggers, Maximus. And so I've talked about preparing your child for college from birth. I've talked about having jobs pay for you to go to college. And we've even talked about other topics. So there's a lot of different things we talk about from the whole spectrum of that. So in that group. So that's Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern time to go there. But the emails that I'm sending out are results of some of the topics that I had mentioned that I want you to take advantage of, because I'm sending the first email out tonight. And the first one was about an affinity program that, through some services that I'm using, Hello Helping Hand Speech Serve, that I'm using, I am getting money for my prince for when he goes to school. And mind you, my prince is 5, so he's a king kindergarten. So preparing him for his financial obligation, or whatever the case may be, for when he decides to when he goes to college after high school, because it's a non-negotiable for me. Like, you gonna go do something, at least for the social aspect, the learning aspect, and stuff for undergrad. So I am sharing information tonight about that affinity program for my scholars email list. So you will go to that same link on my profile, CG on Instagram.com. That's C as in Crystal, G as in Galladay, at Instagram.com. Hi, I am Harlem One. And when you go to that link in my profile, join my email list, because that affinity group that I'm taking an affinity program that I'm taking advantage of for my prince who's 5, the king of kindergarten, to prepare him for college. I'm sharing that information and the person who told me about it, as well as the next thing I will share in another email will be 25 companies that are paying for individuals, the employees that work for them, to continue their education in college. So there are more, but I'm just sharing 25. I think that's a good amount for me to share with all of you, and I just want to make sure that my entire community on Instagram, and I feel like I need to go live on Facebook, know about these things that I'm sharing to my email list. And I just want you to be able to be aware of it, sign up for it, and take advantage of it, because there's been a lot of different things that I've been sending out. Like there was an opportunity that was giving away $600,000. As you heard me correctly, $600,000 that I sent out. That was end of last year. Another opportunity was a 6-week paid internship, and just more and more stuff are coming out that I get wind of, and I try to do at least one per month. But this month, especially since I have my Instagram room, Clubhouse room every Thursday at 6 p.m. and things are coming out of that, I want to be able to share with those on my email list about the outcomes of that. Had the best rain ever. So with that, I am sharing that information with my email list. So make sure you are signing up for the particular email list. Remember, the thing I dropped today was for our youth, and that was on my Mom Talk email. So go to the link in my bio, cgoninstagram.com, which is easy to know if you just want to do it in a web browser or on your laptop. And that Mom Talk email is the one the link that has Mom Talk. That's the email list that I shared the opportunity with Microsoft for our youth. And then the other email list that says sign up for my email list on that link, where you go to cgoninstagram.com and you go to sign up for my email list. That's my scholars email list. And with that, you're going to get an opportunity to learn about the affinity program that I'm taking advantage of for my prince. And then the person who told me about it, I'm going to share their information. And then I'm sharing the 25 companies that are paying their employees to go to college. So those are just some of the things that you're getting by signing up for my email list. It costs you nothing. And I try to send out something at least once a month, so you can be in the know of some things outside of just me posting on here, because I don't post everything that I know. And plus, my one-on-one clients, they definitely get the good, because it's personalized for them. It's one-to-one consulting that I provide, and that information is on CG on Instagram.com, that link in my bio, if you are interested in that. Because parents consult with me or for themselves when they want their child to attend college debt-free, because I empower them and leverage the skills that I learned to get not one, not two, but all 3 of my college degrees, so that their scholar and or themselves can focus on being a student without worrying about college debt. Because really, who wants to pay for something 20 to even 50 years after they obtained it? Like, I don't want to do it. Like, I didn't have to do it, and I don't want you to do it. Hi, Rosalind. How are you? Happy Sunday. So make sure you are signed up for those 2 email lists that I mentioned. If you missed it, I'm definitely going to put this on my profile so that those who were here live, which is a good amount of you, and those who missed it will be able to see it and then take the appropriate actions, because there's some good stuff coming out. And as I mentioned, I share at least one thing per month. This month is going to be more than one. And actually, this month is almost over. But with me having that room on Clubhouse, different things are coming to my mind on what to share for my email list. So I just want to put this PSA out here and spread love, because it is Love Day. So happy Love Day to you and yours. I'm going to get to what I want to do today, and because it's self-love too. And I'm going to check on my prince, because with him being outside, and he's good. I was just shocked he wanted to go outside today with it being so cold, like 30 something degrees, but layer him up and he does what he does, And I'm happy that we've been doing this, but I've been letting him go outside and play regardless the weather, because I've read that when children go outside regardless the weather, that helps prepare them to adapt to different situations, or be able to handle different situations accordingly. Because as we know, as adults, things don't always go how we planned. So with him being able to adapt to the weather and the different changes in the weather, that definitely helps him. Hi, J Key 50. That definitely helps him with just life, with just life, and be able to adapt to the different situations. So actually, since a couple more people are joining, I just going to quickly recap. I want you to make sure, hi Sophia, hi Blue Heart 1. I want you to make sure that you are signed up for my email list, because I just shared on my Mom Talk email list. For those who signed up to get information about my Mom Talk episodes that I host, it's a monthly talk show that I have every fourth Wednesday, except for the holiday time, like November and December. And I think like last November, I'm not going to do it in November because I have my nonprofits big event, which is Never Underestimate Knowledge. There's a page on here. It's at Never Underestimate Knowledge. And definitely choose this as your charity of choice on Amazon. Well, do smile.amazon.com. So when you do your Amazon orders, because Amazon donates money to my nonprofit. So hi Sunshine, Sean, basically. So make sure that you are following my page at Never Underestimate Knowledge, as well as doing that for Amazon, because that's a passive way for donations to come into my nonprofit. And my nonprofit provides resources to inner city youth as well as domestic violence survivors. And you don't have to do anything outside of just logging into Amazon differently by smile.amazon.com with your login and choosing Never Underestimate Knowledge as your nonprofit of choice, right? So with the Spread Love, what I did was for my Mom Talk show, right? Which is a talk show that I do once a month for moms, those interested in motherhood and those who support us. Those who signed up for all my shows, I have an email list. So when you RSVP, you're on my email list. And yes, I'm going to put this live on my profile so that everyone can get it, because I know everyone's not on Instagram at this exact time, and this is information I want people to be able to get. So with that, those who sign up for my email list for Mom Talk, which is on my link in my bio, which is CG on Instagram, C for Crystal, G as in Galladay on Instagram.com. Click on it or just type it in your browser. And the link that has Mom Talk in it, I believe it says Attend Mom Talk, but it's really you sign up with your name and email. I just sent an email out to that email list with an opportunity for our youth that's associated with Microsoft. And it's a deadline for this month. So if you're not on that list, you want to get on that list, I'm going to send out a reminder probably closer to the deadline, which is coming up. So if I do see you sign up today, I may just forward you the email. So only if you do it today, because I'm not going to keep going in there every day and sending additional emails to people that get added. But you do want to get on that so you can get information about my episodes, because the next episode we're going to be talking about racism, and we're going to have JDX Publishing creative director Keisha Martinez on Keisha Green Martinez on there, and she is going to be giving one lucky participant her book, which is his name was Quincy. And then the following month, we're talking about single parenthood. And then the month after that, we're talking about preparing your family. And I'm going to have the person who told me about the next thing on there. So that's that, the Mom Talk email. Get on that if you haven't. And I said this was going to be a quick recap, but I'm just going to do the last part, and then I'm going to end this and put this on my page so everyone has it. And the next thing is for my scholars email list. Now, I call it scholars because I deem everyone who, goes to school, scholars, or interested in school. And I'm even a scholar. I'm a lifelong learner. So when you go on the link on my page, cgoninstagram.com, there's a link for sign up for my email list. I recommend, if you haven't, please sign up for that, because I share at least one good tip every month. One thing was like a $600,000 opportunity from a foundation. Another thing was a 6-paid internship. And the two things that I'm about to share, one is about Affinity Group, that I am utilizing their offer, where Affinity Group is a partnership between a business and a company. And basically those who utilize the service get the opportunity for like a discounted rate or some type of benefit. So with this program that I'm using, Hi M League 38, this program that I'm using, or buying into the services, right? Because this is something that I need for my life. And they are providing money every birthday for my Prince's birthday. Every birthday. For my Prince's birthday for college. So I'm sharing that information and who provided it to me on my email list. That when you go to the link in my bio, sign up for my email list, you will get that, because I'm sending it tonight for that, and sharing the person who shared that opportunity with me, and just all of that. And then the information I'm sharing in my next email that I send out, which will be not today, but I'm doing a list of 25 companies that will pay for their employees to go to continue their education, go to college. So that has been outputs of my Clubhouse room, which is Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern time, where I talk about college preparation, college success, and college thriving after college. So we've talked about the whole pre-middle school, kind of just preparing your child at any age. I gave 3 tips to jumpstart your child's college process. Then I also did some tips on having your company pay for you to go to college, because I did that with 2 of my graduate degrees. I had 2 different firms pay for me to go to college, and undergrad I had different funding sources, because I got all 3 of my degrees for free through different funding sources. And I am the fund finder for education. So if you don't know about me, definitely you may want to look on my page, look on my webpage, crystalgalladay.com, as well as look at just different publications that are out there. I know of over 50 or so, more than 50 publications that are out there about me and my, this particular attribute of what I have to offer. So that is why I just want to continue to share the information I have, and also provide great services to my clients, because with my clients, they're getting that one-to-one personal experience and those personalized outputs. But when you're on my email list, you are getting information that is applicable to you. So you get something at least once a month. This month I'm being real generous, because the outputs of what my Clubhouse room is putting in my mind, it's some things I want to share. So the 2 things that are coming out is something that you could take advantage of if you're, regardless what age spectrum you are for your child. And then the other thing that I'll be sending out, not this evening, will be about if you're employed with the company and continuing your education. So this is good information, and I felt to go live and spread this love on Valentine's Day, so that you can have a warm and fuzzy, if you're not already having that warm and fuzzy love in the air. You'll have love in your inbox from me that I'll be sending to you. And I'm excited about those who aren't working with one-on-one, those who have come to my room and who will continue to come to my room Thursdays at 6 p.m. on Clubhouse. And I just appreciate all the love that I am receiving here, and just the upcoming partnerships that I have. And I have a special interview coming up on Friday. So on that note, I'm going to bid you adieu. I want us to continue to enjoy this day. Not saying you haven't enjoyed it here, because I let you know on some good stuff here. But I want to continue sending out these emails and drafting out this one that I'm sending tonight to my email list. So if you have not signed up, definitely make sure that you sign up, because you don't want to miss this. And if you can't utilize the information that I share on my email list, I am quite sure you know somebody on your email list. I mean, not on your email list, in your life that could utilize it. So get on it. I talked about 2 of them here. My Mom Talk email list, where that amazing opportunity with Microsoft was sent out. And then the 2 opportunities that I'm sending out on my email list for the scholars. Okay? Talk to you later. Remember, today is about love. So that's why I'm spreading love. I always spread love. But today is about love. But don't forget yourself. Like, you are very important. So I'm doing the things that I love. Not that I work 24/7, because I make sure I have my me time. But I just wanted to get these emails out because it was just something that I've been wanting to do. And just letting others that are not on the list to remind you to get on the list. The link is in my bio, and I've explained the 2 different places for you to sign up if you haven't already. All right? Okay. All right. Enjoy the rest of this blessed day. I appreciate you all. This is the Fun Finder for Education, Crystal Galladay, signing off. And if you don't know who I am, feel free to Google me. You'll find some stuff out there. All right? Or go to my website, crystalgalladay.com. All right? I look forward to aligning with whoever I'm supposed to align with for a collaboration, or having you as my client. And I look forward to right now to have you on my email list so that you can get this good information. All right? Peace and blessings.